What in the hell are you people doing? Run! Quick, move, get over here!
Hello and welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Rosie and I'm wearing my hazmat suit because we're diving into the brain-splattered gore fest that is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Capcom have made some tasteful changes to update and enhance the experience for both newcomers and existing fans, but without losing the goofiness that made the original so successful. Also, it releases on the 19th of September, which is the date the game itself takes place. How neat is that? Now you get to have 72 hours of terrifying real-world anxiety too! We've played the remaster for several hours and oh boy does it deliver the goods, and the guts. In fact, it's driven me to a state of bloodlust I didn't even know was possible. So now I have to get you ready to paint them all red as well. The original Dead Rising came out back in 2006, and it was cool as hell. The beauty of a great premise is that they stay cool, and this remaster proves that, and then some. If you don't remember the mid-noughties, here's the lowdown. You play as Frank West, a photojournalist who has come to the small town of Willamette to chase his next big story.
It's Frank West. Remember that name because the whole world's gonna know it in 3 days.
Upon arrival, he notices that the supposed riot he's been covering is actually a serious zombie problem. So he pops into the local shopping centre to uncover more, with the aim to be picked up after 72 hours. That means you have limited time to complete quests, and the game ends once you escape. Well, if you escape. What follows is a story of twists and turns, corporate conspiracy, and finding as many ways as possible to return the undead to the land of the dead. Despite the subtle changes, everything you know and love about this freelance gig gone wrong are here. From the heavy metal opening shots of our helicopter-bound hero to the wild and wonderful characters you meet throughout the Colorado strip mall. That includes our creepy friend Adam the Clown here, whose laugh is just as disturbing as we remember it.
Everyone used to laugh at me.
Store loyalty cards on the table, Deluxe Remaster is the best looking representation of mowing down zombie hordes with a shopping trolley that we've ever seen. Capcom makes some major graphics changes, upgrading the lighting system so shadows feel more realistic, and making use of the 4K visuals sharper than this axe. Oh, and your eyes aren't deceiving you. They really have found a way to make the gore even gorier than before, including limb amputation and bisecting torsos. Gnarly. The Deluxe Remaster treatment also includes 3D audio support too, so you can experience wraparound chainsaw noises and terrified screams for the ultimate immersion. Perfect for kicking back and relaxing. The devs also redid the facial capture, as the original performances were captured on computers so old they saw the birth of Facebook. That means that you can make out every individual pore on Frank's weathered face, and undead amputation looks more brutal than ever. It also means the character performances are more believable, giving the cutscenes and story more dramatic heft, however much you undercut those tense moments with bad outfit choices. In other performance news, every character now has full voice acting, including Otis the janitor. Despite all his help, this hygiene hero was never promoted past text boxes in the original, but now he's got the dulcet tones of a true guardian angel. Justice for Janitor Otis! Worried about the game's control showing their age? Fear not, as Capcom give the Deluxe Remaster a shot of Zombex. The bulk of the game is killing zombies with stuff you find lying around the place. So basically, anything from gumball machines to frying pans to shotguns. Try to get creative. The addition of weapon durability bars means you are no longer caught off guard by a snapped baseball bat, and being able to move when shooting means it's harder for zombies to nibble your shoulder when filling the undead with lead. Speaking of combat, kicking back zombies is now performed by smashing a face button rather than wiggle the analog sticks, meaning you can more easily avoid zombies nomming at your face and get back to smashing in their face. And if you find yourself unable to shake off that 2006 muscle memory, you can return to the classic control scheme via the options menu. Be warned, however, as this does mean you'll be prevented from moving while shooting. Maybe perseverance is best, eh? In terms of general quality of life updates, Capcom are walking the line between updating a classic for modern hardware while also smoothing out those rougher edges that rub against the modern gaming expectations. For example, there's now an autosave feature, mainly triggered when moving between areas, which I found indispensable, and a welcome change from relying on manual saves made in the toilets across the mall. This may be a slight reduction of the pressure, but it stops you from boiling over without undermining the tension of the situation. Answering the radio doesn't keep you trapped in place anymore either, so you won't get your ear chewed off while having your other ear, well, chewed off. A big part of the game is rescuing survivors, but they previously had a tough time getting to safety through the various shortcuts around the map. This time around, the shortcuts have been given steps, which means survivors can climb up more easily, so no more awkwardly guiding them into the exact spot while holding off hungry onlookers. There's also a closet in the security room, so you can perfect your outfit without having to use the mirror as a survival aid. And, if you decide everything is a bit too much and fancy a lie down, you can now use the security room couch to advance the clock, meaning no more risking life and limb when waiting for the next case file to start. The more attuned news hounds watching this may have noticed we haven't mentioned the camera yet, which is a crucial part of Dead Rising. It's not just there to document your unhappy mall memories, but serves as a satirical take on sensationalism of modern journalism, in the same way that Dawn of the Dead, a huge influence on Dead Rising, sent up consumerism. For those who aren't familiar, the prestige points let you level up and learn new abilities by taking photos throughout your 72 hours in Purchase Paradise, with the points being awarded for the following categories: drama, for capturing moments of emotional heft; brutality, for gore on film; horror, for frights on the front page; and outtake, for being able to find humour in life's darker moments. Like slapping a bunch of Lego heads on the reanimated before you deanimate them. Plus, the camera has added autofocus and tilt controls to help nail the perfect cover photo. You may notice cabinets of camera equipment littered throughout the map too. These contain brand new upgrades for your weapon of choice, including a flash, perfect for those gloomier back rooms in the mall, and, because of the refined AI, you'll no longer be screaming at the TV because a survivor ruined your chance of winning the best photo of a zombie buffet Pulitzer Prize. Capcom have reworked the PP stickers located throughout the game too, adding more for you to snap throughout the mall.
Am I in the frame?
And with that, we used up the last of our film on the 5 reasons that Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is one of the best updates of the year. Capcom proves once again that they know how to nail a remaster. And in this case, it actually involves using a nail gun on rotting flesh bags. It arrives digitally on PS5 on the 19th of September, and in physical stores on the 8th of November. Here's hoping your trip to the shops is less dramatic than Frank's. Thanks for listening to our thoughts on former human butchery. If you enjoyed this video, please drop us a like and pop a comment down below on how excited you are to play Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Subscribe to PlayStation Access for plenty more video game coverage, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching!
PlayStation